Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of StephenMail. We've got a few letters. Actually going to start off with a postcard and end it all off with a big old box. Big old box. First up is this postcard.
You're really about the sound effects today.
Is that Wheel of Fortune?
Yes.
I knew it was that. On the back it says hipster GB, like I guess Game Boy Photos.tumblr.com. 3 more years from KevinChai. I guess it was taken with a Game Boy camera. See, on there you can actually tell what it is.
Yeah.
When you guys are holding it like right up close, and it'll be out of focus for you. When you're holding it right up close, it's really hard to tell what it is. But after I looked at it for a while, I was like, ah. And then you hold it far away, and it's like, yeah. Anyway, KevinChai, thank you. Move on to the next letter, first piece of mail, and it's from
Justin.
Justin in, is it Tuckahoe?
I think so.
That's a cool name, Tuckahoe, New York.
Is your letter?
Letter. I am all about the sound effects today. I don't know what's up with that. Dear StephenMail, hi. My name is Justin from Tuckahoe in Westchester, New York. I'm 11 and I'm in 6th grade. Me and my brother are huge fans. We play Magic, so I wanted to be nice and give you some of my most prized cards. On YouTube, I'm known as Jaybird501 Likes Pie. Sincerely, Justin and Trip. Well, thank you, Justin and Trip. And they've sent us a few prize cards. They have a signed one, and this is from Trip and Justin. We also have a Thundermaw Hellkite, what up? And an Inferno Titan, sweet, very nice. And then we have one of the dual cards, which, isn't that from the newer set?
I think so.
It looks like they brought it back. It's Research and Development. R&D, baby! Anyway, Justin and Trip, thank you so much for the letter and the cards. We're going to move on to the next letter, which is from...
The next one doesn't have a name, but it's from Estonia.
Da-da-da-da-da. Holy crap. This is... Wow. It's kind of hard to explain, but this is like several small sheets of paper taped together and then written on. And is there something in the middle too?
It's just like the back side.
The back side of it. Okay. Anyway, interesting. Let's read. Wow. Wow. Where is Estonia? This is a joke. There's no way that this could be real. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel like a jerk. But this is hilarious. So I'm going to assume it's a joke and read it as such. And I'm going to mispronounce all the words I can. I'm going to read them exactly how it's written. Der Steven and Melody. My name is Toney. I am a 15-year-old boy from home country of Estonia. Paper are very rare in Estonia. That is why many scrap paper tape welded together. I watch your Let's Play for several weeks now. I am very liking your playings of the Kirby. Much reminded me of my life in glorious home of Estonia is being. Much like here when Kirby smites all those who is being standing in his way. It are very much like how the local police is being to the people on my village. I am to write this letter in 2 weeks' time. I do not... Jesus Christ. I do not... What does that say?
Get.
Does that get? I do not get many break from job as mattress making. I may have even make the mattress you and Melody make sleep on. It is my dream for you to make the read my letter on the video journal you make. My whole town watch your videos, and I would be star if you read my name on your show. Hi Melody! You should make your own show about planes. I like tomato, favorite plant. Very poison, make dead my sister. I drew you a picture, I hope see on vlog. With love, Tony's inventions fresh. Oh my god, please everyone send letters like this. And it's a picture of Kirby sucking in Waddle Doo. And Waddle Doo says, We will rise up and defeat you, Kirby. No more will you oppress us. We are proud people. And then it says, P.S. Please don't give me bad art grade for my picture. I know I am the terrible draw make. My school teach failed me for this. Is that the only thing in the letter?
That's the only thing in the letter.
Okay, I guess that's all that really needs to be in the letter. Wow. This was fantastic. I'm really glad that of all of the ridiculous ways I can speak in the Estonian accent. Well, Toney's been thank you so very much. Your letter has made my day. It's funny. It's like I just want to read the letter again. I am 15-year-old boy from home country of Estonia. Paper are very rare in Estonia.
I like how he says that, but then wraps it in a beautiful clean sheet of paper.
That must be why they did that. Oh my god, this is. I just automatically assume that this is Alex. That Alex.
I know who it's from.
Oh really? Okay, man, this is so good, so good. Wow. This is. I love it. I love it. Okay.
I'll tell you who it's from at the very end.
Oh wow. Toney Svintrek. God, they're good. Okay.
That's it.
The next letter is from. It's a package-ish type thing, and it's this big. That's how you know it's a package, and it's from Kevin in Moon Township, Pennsylvania. What we got?
That first.
We have the letter. Dear StephenMail, if the world hasn't ended by the time you first receive, then open this package, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or whatever holiday is approaching. The item you see in this envelope is called an UV glove. UV glove. Interesting. I figured that since people send you guys gaming stuff all the time, I have yet to see anyone send you something to help with Stephen food, so I thought I would send you guys this. I use this all the time when I'm cooking for me and my mom, and it's pretty awesome to use. You can hold a pot that came right out of the oven and not get burned by it. Wow, that is awesome. That's like a pot holder, but one that is super ultra mode. I don't, however, know which of you cooks the most, but I've seen Mao at times use regular pan covers to pull stuff from the oven. If you guys already have this, which I doubt since I haven't seen you guys use one, you can always give it to Mom or Papa George to help out with their cooking or grilling needs. Now as for me, on the tube I'm called Super Caruso. You may have seen me a few times, and I have. Everywhere else I'm just called Caruso, or if you want, you can just call me Kevin. Now, if you don't know where Moon Township is, it's about 12 miles east from Pittsburgh. That glove's so bad.
Really sturdy.
I was going to say someone will get that. Now, how I found out about you and your channel is not from Chugga Conroy, one of the few perhaps. In fact, I've never heard about him, blasphemy, until later in your vlog. I actually found about you through the TGS podcast. Not the one you were in, which was 25, but an earlier podcast that you were featured in playing Shadow of the Colossus, a game I've always wanted to play, but never found the time to, nor found the game to play it. So I went to your Stephen Plays channel and watched it through. While watching, I believe I heard you mention your vlog, so I clicked that to see who you were and what you were about. I started on day 904 when Mal brought home all that fruit and she had kiwis, and I made a comment about the fact that I don't know what kiwis taste like, but mangoes are pretty darn good. Hopefully she remembers that. I watched a couple episodes after, then after quite a few references to past vlogs, I decided to go ahead and take the journey and see what it was all about. It took me at least 4 months to finally catch up on all the vlogs, commenting on some of the vlogs as I go, which until I got to changes, realized that you were no longer seeing some of the comments. I also took the journey with Stephen Plays, starting with Earthbound and only skipping those videos I had already seen. I completely skipped Half-Life 2 as I had already seen that on someone else's channel before I met you. I had always wondered who Ness was when I was playing Smash Brothers, and now I know who he is. As of right now, which is December 3rd, I've caught up on all your vlogs and games, and now I've moved to other people, including Chugga, and going through watching all of their videos. I want to thank you for putting your time and effort to make the masses happy. Hopefully you took my advice I gave you on Facebook to correct your sleep cycle. I did. Everything is A-OK right now, which is really, really awesome. I also like the fact that Mama George gave me a like to the advice that I had given you. Again, my name on the tube is Super Caruso. I may be your oldest fan at the age of 27. I've yet to make any videos, even though I've had this account for about a year, but I hope to soon. I just need a better camera to make that happen. When I am finally able to make videos, I plan on vlogging myself finding geocaches, live shiny encounters, maybe some Let's Plays when finally able to do so. Geocaching is an activity I would like to try. It's not something I want to like jump full force into.
Your friend Seth do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Seth has done that a few times. I should go with him and do one sometime. If it wasn't for the fact that he now lives in Texas. God, moved around a lot. Best wishes to you and your lovely wifey, Kevin. Well, Kevin, thank you very much for the letter. And it's actually really cool that you found us through that one little blip in the TGS podcast.
Wasn't it Dodger who...
Yeah, it was Dodger who and they never like told me that they were going to promote it or anything. It's just she apparently liked the LP and she decided to plug it. So it's really cool that even that little thing, you know, that little quip inside that was enough for someone to start up the journey and become a fan, which is awesome. So Kevin, thank you so much for the letter, and thank you very much for
Crazy hand?
The Master Hand, or is that Crazy?
I was doing Crazy because he does the weird hand thing.
I will touch the hot banner. That's pretty cool though. I'm actually excited to try that, and I think I'm going to legit like try it, like where I'll actually grab something straight out of the oven, just hold it and be like, oh, glove. Anyway, Kevin, thanks so much. We're going to move on to the last thing for today, which is quite a package. I'm actually going to have to grab it. Lord. Okay. And I know what it looks like. It looks like someone sent us a slow cooker, but we already have one. But no, this is not a slow cooker. This is from, this way, this is from Francis in Ottawa, Ontario. I like to say Ontario, I know it's wrong, but I also say sausage instead of sausage. And if I'm not mistaken, Francis sent us a few player's guides. He had told me online that he had some extras that he didn't need. He asked me what I had and what I didn't have, and I told him which ones I was missing. And he sent us quite a bit of player's guides. And wow, there are quite a few in here. There's a little note, and it simply says, "Hi, Stephen and Mallory. Here are the player's guides that I emailed you about. Enjoy, Francis." Simple and to the point. Thank you very much, Francis. To be honest, it's actually been a little while since I talked to him and since we've had the package, so I don't even remember completely what's in here. But all of them are guides that we don't already have. So we have New Super Mario Brothers, which was a fun game. I actually really enjoyed this. Here is Wind Waker. And you know what? This is interesting because this isn't the same guide.
That's the Prima guide.
Yeah. We don't have the official like Nintendo one, but we don't have this one either. So apparently there were several companies that made Wind Waker guides, which is really interesting. We also have Nintendo Power Advance, which is the Super Mario World issue. Paper Mario, which is really awesome because I've never played through Paper Mario. I actually don't own it. And I want to at some point, and the guide will certainly help because I like to play through, especially RPGs with guides.
This is a good game.
Have you played Thousand Year Door?
I've watched someone play it. Okay.
I've actually, this one and Super Paper Mario are the only two Paper Mario games I've played through fully, and this was fantastic. This was a really good game. And maybe now if I go through it again, or if you decide to play through it, you can find all the secrets. Animal Crossing Wild World, which me and Mal actually own. I guess we have 2 copies of that.
Yeah, we do.
And then Super Mario Sunshine. The Super Mario Sunshine Perfect Guide, and this is another example of where I don't have the official Nintendo version, and this isn't the same version I have. So once again, Super Mario Sunshine, lots of companies making guides for that. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I haven't played Tactics Advance before, or if I did, did they release a PlayStation version of that game? I think they did. I'm pretty sure that it was out for PlayStation, and I played a little of that one. And I remember, maybe I was too young to really understand it because it was a little advanced because you have like the 3D grid thing. Tales of Symphonia. I've never played a Tales game. Don't own any. Wanted to get which one is it? Which one is it on GameCube? Is it Symphonia? This one says covers Nintendo Wii. What's the one on? There's one on Wii, and I can't remember it. But it's turned into a high-dollar game. Apparently, a lot of the Tales games are worth some money, and it's unfortunately for us, if we want to play something, it makes it harder to get a hold of. And finally, we have the Ultimate National Pokédex. See how thick that thing is? That's crazy. We have the Diamond and Pearl Guide, but I don't have the National Pokédex. That thing is crazy big. Then we have the Prima Guide for Super Mario Galaxy. It's a very pretty book.
It is pretty.
I wish
Rosalina
more,
on the back.
Yeah, I wish more companies would do that.
It's a deluxe edition.
That's gorgeous.
See?
Wow.
Deluxe edition or Premiere.
Premiere. Yeah, that's really pretty.
A fantastic game.
Oh my god! Dark Legacy. Yeah. Oh, wow. I wonder what the guide even really says. Like, walk through the levels in whole day.
Find the magic whatever.
Ruby and Sapphire. It's awesome. We have, like, guides for almost all the games, but we didn't have Ruby and Sapphire, which is strange, but I guess I didn't feel the need to pick that one up. We also have the guide for Super Mario Bros. 3, which is, it's the Game Boy Advance version, but it's still cool because it's, you know, an old game. Here's the guide for Super Paper Mario, which is also awesome. A lot of people didn't like this game that much because it wasn't like the Paper Mario roots, but I thought it was really fun. It was different and it was enjoyable. And then finally, we have the premiere edition of Twilight Princess, and this is from, is this Prima again? Yeah, this is the other Prima guide. So we actually have the Nintendo version of the Twilight Princess guide. Now we have the Prima version as well, and another example of stunning artwork that they did, just like Galaxy. More companies should do this, man, because this looks really, really nice, especially on a shelf. Well, Francis, thank you so much for sending these. These are awesome, and there's, I don't know if we can kind of lift these up. That's a lot of guides. That's a lot of guides, and we do collect players' guides. And I know I've mentioned it in just actually a very recent vlog where I really like to play games with a physical guide, if I can. And I know some games actually have a lot of options. For example, apparently Super Mario Sunshine and Wind Waker, you could have many guides. It's because when you played through Wind Waker, you used the player's guide.
Yeah.
And how was that experience?
It was good.
It was good.
I like having player's guides.
Especially for RPGs or games where it's not so straightforward. It's not like Gears of War or Halo, where it's like, well, obviously you go through love when you shoot stuff, where it's like there's all this kind of, you know, secret stuff, and it's just, I don't know. It's a dying art, I think, and it's especially sad because Nintendo has actually stopped making their own guides, which is sad. But Francis, this is awesome. I really, really appreciate it. I couldn't even remember all of the guides, so as we were going through them, it was like a surprise to me again. And I guess my only worry at this point is if that shelf is going to hold the weight of all the books. You may have to, like, because I think the shelves are only designed to hold like 30 pounds, and I don't know how heavy this is.
It's more than 30.
You know what's scary is like
those.
This is more than 30 because this is more books than this.
You may need to split those.
Snap. We might be doing a mail video one day, and that shelf will just go, which would be kind of cool, but also very scary. Anyway, Francis, thank you so much for sending all these in. We're going to try and get them organized and up on the shelf as soon as we can. If you are watching mail, well, I guess that's what you're watching. If you're watching this video right now and you want to send in mail, you can. Go over to the channel page in the top right-hand corner top right-hand corner, where the player's guides are, is the address. Send us mail. We'll get it and open it. By the time you guys are getting this mail, it's probably too close to Christmas to get it to us in time for Christmas, but we've done such a good job of keeping up on mail and getting caught up that it won't be, you know, February or March before we get it opened. We're hoping for late December and at most like early to mid-January. So people in the past have had to wait like 2 months to get their mail opened, and we really apologize for that, but we're doing better now. So if you want to send something, feel free. Anyway, Francis, and for everyone else who sent in mail today, you rock. Everyone who's going to send in mail, you rock. Everyone who watched this video, awesome. Thank you. You rock.
You want to know who Toney is?
For Schreckenstrich?
Yeah.
It's Michael.
It is Michael.
It's my friend Michael, who's been on the vlog a few times before. And you know what? I didn't think of that one time when I was reading that. I honestly, the only thing I thought of was Alex.
See, that came from.
So that's why you didn't show me the envelope.
Yeah, that's why
because it came from North Carolina, even though you wrote New York.
Yeah, he wrote New York, and then it came from North Carolina. He told me to say it was from Estonia and not show you the envelope.
And you know what? He told me he was going to send a fake letter. Like, he told me that, and I knew it was like probably in the mail what we had here. And yet it did not one time cross my mind like that was him. Not one time. I just thought it was just something funny that someone did, and near the end I was like, I think Alex did this. But I realized that Alex wouldn't take the time to actually bother with that.
To tape papers
together.
Yeah,
he wouldn't do that. Anyway, fantastic mail episode. A+. And I'm sure that they will only get better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you tomorrow for more mail.